Hey all, Jason here, and I'm just finishing up my workout. I am also currently doing the 3-day refresh. It's like my day 5. No, yes, I think it's day 3 actually. I'm going through day 3 supplements. I missed a day in between, but don't tell anybody. Um, so I start out the day, and what I'm doing is I'm doing my workout first. You know, burning those calories when you don't have a lot of when your metabolism is running on stored fuel from the night before. So it's like it's a little fast. That's why they call it break fast, right? Because you're breaking the fast in the morning. So I do the workout as soon as I get up, and you know, one of the rules for the 3-day refresh, and really any diet, is to eat within an hour waking up. So then breakfast is a Shakeology. So I just made a tropical strawberry, my favorite, and you're allowed to add one fruit. In this case, I added blueberry, so it's 2/3 of a cup of blueberries. And I always get frozen, you know, because that way they don't go bad. So that is awesome. Strawberry blueberry. It feels like summer. It's summer in a glass. What is it? Jimmy Nelson, shout out. What does he say? Shakeology is sexy in a bag. Anywho. So I wanted to post a quick little thought, and as much as I like Shakeology, this isn't necessarily a Shakeology plug. At this point, like, you know it's good for you. Consider it your daily medicine. We need to treat food as a fuel, not food as an entertainment or some sort of reward. It's a fuel. And you wouldn't sit there and say, oh, well, I want to get the nice sparkly sugary gas for my car. Would you? No, you'd be like, my car needs unleaded. And so you put unleaded in it. Your body needs nutrition. Shakeology, it has like the most dense form of daily nutrition that you can get. So, as much as that sounded like a plug for Shakeology, this is not a plug for Shakeology. What is it a plug for then? This is, again, it's a Puck's tip. So what I wanted to talk about is these new Shakeology shaker cups. It shows you, you know, portions of size over here in milliliters. This size is portion size in ounces, you know, and I always go by 8 ounces a cup, so I like the ounces. But I like this design to it. It's got like a little indentation, you know, it's a little bit easier to hold. The indentation kind of goes up through the side, and it's got a big, huge, wide opening, you know, that's oval shaped there, so easier to drink out of. But I've been a person that loves the blender bottles, right? And the first Shakeology cups that we came out with were not amazing to me. Number one, because of the size of the cup and the lid wasn't the same as the blender bottle. So now it's like I got this whole set of blender bottles. Now I got to have the whole set of Shakeology cups. So honestly, I would use one and I would throw it away, or I just got them to give out. You know, I didn't use them. But now, when I make my Shakeology, I almost always use at least 2 cups of liquid. So it's either a cup of almond milk, cup of water, 2 cups of water, 2 cups of almond milk, depending on the flavor. You know, vanilla, I like to have more milk in it. Strawberry, I can do water. Anywho, when I make with 2 cups of liquid, it fits in the Shakeology cup awesome. Now I'm still using, I don't know if you can hear it, I still use that blender, you can't hear it, but the little metal blender ball that comes in it, because that helps to shake up the shake. So I just want to show you a little bit about this. Again, it's a really cool lid, you know, and you can tell by the indentations on there. I don't know if you can see it on there, but that is the lid for the Shakeology cups. Obviously, the Shakeology cup, this one has been used, so it's a little bit dirty. Pay no attention. BPA free, that's important. You're not getting weird hormones and chemicals in your body. And then again, I like to use that little blender ball, so I've got these left over from ever. I throw that in there, cup on it. I'm not searching around for different lids. I know it fits. I know my Shakeology is gonna fit every day. So for me, like, this is a tremendous value. Now, so what do these cost? I feel that they're about $2 or $3 if you're a Beachbody customer. But as a Beachbody coach, you get like a 6-pack. It comes in a huge box. In fact, I got the box right over here. This can't be 6. This actually has to be a box of 12. So if you order a box of 12 of these, right? Get them just like this. You've got 12 shaker cups in it. And this is a great tool for a coach to hand out in sample packs. Or if you're giving out Shakeology, you want to make sure you give a recipe with it so people aren't just drinking it with water and be like, it tastes like powder and water. Well, that's what it was. You need to make it with a recipe. So give them a recipe card, give them the Shakeology in there. I mean, if you need to sell that for a couple bucks, if you include one of these bottles in it, it's an easy sell for $5. Give that away. People are going to get better experience. And even if they don't like the Shakeology, every time they go to the gym now, they're drinking out of a cup that says Shakeology. So if you're not already coach, I don't think you can buy the box, because it's kind of like a promotional item for coaches. So this is another great way to become a coach. If you're drinking Shakeology daily, you'll save $30 a month by getting Shakeology, by becoming a coach. When you do that home direct order, now you're getting, it used to be free, but now it's extremely discounted shipping. So it's like $2 for shipping or something when you're on home direct. The retail price of Shakeology, and I'm not telling any secrets here, is $129, but after tax and shipping, one-time shipping in California, that comes out to be $160, $160 some dollars, right? But as a coach now, you have the opportunity to buy it for 25% less. So the $129 goes down to I think it's $89, or maybe it's I think it's $89. And then if you're doing home direct, which you need to be doing home direct as a coach, you need to be passing out these samples. The coaches that are getting tons of Success Club points are passing out a lot of samples every month. So you need to be going through at least 30 individual packets of Shakeology a day. With that being said, you're going through 30 packets of Shakeology, you're passing out the cups, you are on home direct now. So instead of it being $160 as it is in California, to get Shakeology as a coach, you're maybe paying $120. Not even, just with tax, I think it comes out to be about $110. And so when you break that down, divide that by 24, 26 packets in a box, that's relatively affordable, and it's a very inexpensive way to be sampling your business. Imagine if you ran a used car shop, and that was your business. Now you have to pay for gas, you got to pay to get these cars clean, and nobody's going to buy a car without doing a test drive, so now it's your time to go around and drive that. With coaching, the way that we test drive is we give out Shakeology samples. You do it in a cool mug like this, that just makes the experience much more better. Much more better? Is that a word? It just makes that experience much better to be part of. And as well as I do, it's that when you go to buy your next car, you've got a favorite dealership that you're going to go to, unless you're just looking for a certain kind of car, because of the way they treat you. So the way that you become a better coach, is to provide better service. And I think my point now is do the samples, hand those out to the people that are interested, follow that up with a recipe, give them a cool Shakeology mug so that they'll be using that down the road. And then follow up with them, make sure you got their email, their phone number, and give them about a week and follow up. And it's hey, how did you like your Shakeology? And then when they say they made it with water, you're like, didn't you use the recipe card? And then maybe it's time for them to have another sample. But that's just my Puck's tip for the day. I love these mugs. Again, now I'm getting to the point where why pay $4 or $5 at Whole Foods for these blender cups when these ones are bigger? It does the advertising right on it, and it's a great promotional way to do your business. My tip for the day, hope you enjoyed it. Keep tuning in, people. Leave comments below. I thank anybody that watches, and I send out love. How do they do that? Love to anybody that posts. All right, peace out.